It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Evan Ingram. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Jaguars and the Chargers, next on Madden Football.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time. And
the Jacksonville Jags have the football, and it looks like they are ready to go. First drive of the game.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, this defense for the Chargers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Lawrence going to throw again. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguar. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead? On 2nd and a couple. Herbert. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a 20-yard touchdown. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. They go play action now. Lawrence. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 19-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Jaguars on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finding Etienne here, catching it on the out route. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars got him for the first. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to Jones. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Another tote for Etienne. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively, there could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Back to throw. Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth. Herbert. Pass complete to Ebron. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. He's got Eckler, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Jaguars have won the game. The thing started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Jaguars, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season.